Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Sacramento, they're on a roll right now, making their way to the #1 spot.
I think for the Warriors, they've done a fantastic job of developing team chemistry. Higher on this list than lots of people expected. One of my favorite stories so far.
All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. C.J. McCollum is out there with Murray. And it's Tice in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Warriors, Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. And today will be the first game of 2 in a row between these two teams.
Yeah, these little mini-series are interesting. In the first game, it's all about setting the tone, and both of these teams want to establish momentum early.
Tice, a screen on Wiggins. Here's Ingram. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Green finds Hield. Here's Curry. With some arc. And he sinks the layup.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Pass to Tice. Murray against Hield. Back to Tice. And here's Murray. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown.
Well, you know, one thing that makes Murray a great player, he can score with or without the ball.
Down low. Here's Jackson Davis. And that one is hammered home.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's Ingram. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Tice. Hield against Murray. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
Curry against McCollum. The kick out. Curry launches it on target from range. Curry's got 5.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Yep, count it.
Well, that's the thing about McCollum. He can absorb the contact and still complete the play.
Well, last season, New Orleans finished with their best record since 2009. Stan, they went 49-33.
Well, you have to credit their roster construction. They've got 3 guys who can average 20-plus points, along with a lot of very solid young defenders. And these guys are only getting better.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he makes a first. And New Orleans making a change here. Jones is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. He feels the X factor in this one could be C.J. McCollum. Coach said his combination of scoring and playmaking is elite, and his teammates follow his lead. We can't afford to let him go off tonight. That would make it an uphill battle. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie. On the attack, Curry. And the shot goes in. He has 7.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Hield against Murray. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. Fades away. That shot, no good. And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. 4-point game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year.
Winning the season series last year in a battle of middle-of-the-pack teams. They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
McCollum looks around. Tice sets a screen. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors lead by 6. And there's Curry on the assist by Green. Curry's got 9.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And we've got a timeout call by Willie Green. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
There's no way Coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
A minute 15 left now in the first quarter. Jones, the pass to Murray. Six on the shot clock. There's McCollum with the 3. And again, New Orleans no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Curry's shot is off. Pelicans trail by 8. Murray finds Jones. Now McCollum. Tice sets a screen. Launches a 3. And McCollum good for 3. He's got 7.
Well, he's lethal from that three-point line. The defense must guard McCollum better than this.
Here's Green. Doesn't go that time.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McCollum. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
The Warriors lead by 3. And here's Curry. 9 points in the game. And he lobs it up top.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The Warriors on top, leading by 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Moody is out there with Kuminga. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Kevon Looney. And it's Pajemski in at the 2. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Count that bucket.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Kuminga with a screen on McCollum. Throws it up high, and Kuminga throws it down.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Outside, Green. Green, a screen. 6 to shoot. With the floater. And he gets the bucket. McCollum's got 11 points.
Oh, what a tricky shot. CJ, he's showing off now.
Well, one of the sharpest players off the floor, CJ McCollum.
Well, Brian, he also did a great job as president of the Players Union, and he's great on his podcast, too.
I'm sure he'll be doing games with you suited up after his playing career.
Yeah, I just hope he's not taking my job.
Kuminga with a screen on McCollum. Melton passes to Kuminga. Shots blocked!
Great timing there for Murphy. Anticipated the block and was able to get the rejection.
Left side, Green. Goes back up. No good, off the front rim.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 7. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
Chalk up 2 there. McCollum's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, when he finds his flow, McCollum can be a thorn in the side of the defense with how he can fill it up.
The Warriors lead by 5. Melton on the wing. McCollum defends. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the gameplay. For New Orleans, Zion Williamson is checked in for Robinson Earl. Ingram comes in for Green. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Jones. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. In third, New Orleans.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Looney. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Moody. Heald's checked in for Podziemski. And it's Stephen Curry in for Melton. Curry, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. B.A.?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. And it's Hield, missing. Pelicans trail by 5.
First half, 2 minutes.
Williamson passes to Murray. Here's McCollum. The 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. And Stan, they always say for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in players?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in. The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves.
And you can tell being a leader comes naturally to Curry. He sets the tone out there and all his guys follow his lead.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Murray looking around. Williamson with it. Kuminga defends. Williamson misses. The Warriors lead by 4. Shoots from 14. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Curry. 1:10 left in the second. Rebounded by Ingram. The Pelicans have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And Murphy has become a more well-rounded offensive player, and that includes his ability to draw fouls.
So he gets them both. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
And we think of Curry as a shooter first, but they're reminding us how good a passer he is.
McCollum, the pass to Ingram. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Kuminga with a screen on McCollum. To the middle. Man, oh man, Kuminga with the easy bounce. Throws it down.
Yeah, and the way Curry always finds the open man is impressive.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Williamson finds Murray. Over Hield. Murray, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Shoots. And And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Warriors on top, leading by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participant.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
This is why you run the offense through him. He makes great decisions with the ball in his hands. He doesn't telegraph what he's going to do. He can pass it, he can shoot it, and the defense is on their heels all game.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, you know, C.J. McCollum has been really making an impact here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spot, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. Zion Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's McCollum at the 1.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hill to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
McCollum against Curry. Back to McCollum. Fires it from 18. No luck on that one. The Warriors lead by 6. The 3 from Curry. Oh, Curry! A sick triple.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Outside Ingram. They set the screen from outside the arc. Nails it from 3. Ingram's got 5 points.
Well, Ingram can go shot for shot with anybody in the league. That 3 at the other end only seems to fuel his fire.
Pass to Green. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Stephen Curry is second.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Now here's Williamson. And here's Ingram. They kick it out to Murray. Green with the defensive effort.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Pelicans trail by 6. Outside Murray. Pass to Williamson. Now Ingram. Fires from 14. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Out to Hill. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
and you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a one of one. His teammate CJ McCollum told him, your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You can be as good as you want to be. This game will go where you take it. Brian?
You know, Allie, at his best, he is unstoppable.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Williamson passes to McCollum.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Williamson outside. Here's Ingram. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Green finds Curry. Green, a screen to win the drought. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
Ingram, the pass to Williamson. Oh, Green with a block.
A terrific position defender. Draymond can also challenge shots and protect the rim.
And the basket by Curry.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. And a change for the Pelicans. Tice is checked in. Outside Murray. The three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors lead by 4. He's all alone. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Tice passes to Williamson. A three! Williamson!
Well, the three ball hasn't been a featured component of Zion's game, but with work, he can become capable from it.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Pass to Tice. McCollum against Melton. Three-pointer. McCollum's shot is off. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
And the defense had no chance trying to stop him there, just punishing them on the break.
20 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Murray, defended by Pajemski. Now Murray, he's got 5. Over Looney. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Keep everything sharp, keep the cuts hard, cutting through contact, passes sharp, and the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up the easy ones down here, right?
Well, Coach Kerr, all he's asking is that his team be more precise in their decision-making.
Yeah, absolutely. He's aware of just how special they are when they're playing smart basketball.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Kevon Looney, Moses Moody out there with Kuminga. Then there's DeAnthony Melton, and it's Pajemski in at the 2. That's the Warriors 5. Misses the corner 3.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And he's going for the oop here. And Kuminga throws it down.
And they're putting together another quality possession, taking control of this game.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
That's tipped. Moody with it. He's picked up by Jones. Up ahead. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it.
New Orleans ball.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Green. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kevon Looney picks one up. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off the transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Tice is checked in for the Pelicans. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, BA.
And Allie, thank you for that. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles. But we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. Curry driving to the basket, and that one good. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Ingram finds Murray. Tice up top. Green against Ingram. Outside Jones. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Let's go with a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hield passes to Curry. The 3 is up. Cranes the triple. Curry's got 21. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
And Curry with the take. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Some changes for New Orleans. Williamson comes in for Jones, and it's McCollum in for Alvarado.
First team foul.
And that one falls for Curry. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. McCollum, the pass to Tice. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Back to Tice. They need this. Drops in the 3. Tice has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, this is something that Ingram has really worked on, and you see the results there with the perfect pass.
Here's Curry, out to Hield. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Left side Murray. Here's Williamson, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier, and when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pelicans trail by 11.
Draymond Green. First personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 10.
Yeah, for some reason, McCollum has always flown under the radar, but he's a constant threat to score 20-plus points, and he does it efficiently.
Drive by Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Murray's shot is good.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. At one point, they led by 16. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. McCollum, a pass to Murray, and he's going for the lob! Wiggins with a steal. Heel to the ball, checked by Murray. They get it back, pass to Curry. Five to shoot. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the lay-in. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Buries it from three.
Well, McCollum can do it all when you give him the keys.
Here's Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Misses off the left iron. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
So it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Thanks so much, Stephen. A big-time victory tonight. What aspect of this win pleases you the most?
It was a full team effort. Obviously, you look at the stat sheet, but the little things I'm talking about that we did to win the game tonight are huge. And that's when it's winning time, we showed up, and that means a lot.
It's got to feel good to see it come together. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.